What a great way to start a new vlog. I am yet to go to sleep on this very Monday that I have an assignment due. I'm quite literally the master of procrastination, but I need to quickly pray and then we're gonna go to sleep. I'll see you in the morning. I'm hoping for an early rise because we still have a bunch of things to sort through. This is gonna be the start of this very new week. Let's see. Good morning. I'm so tired, like genuinely, I don't know what it is, but I'm so tired. I've been doing laundry for the past half an hour. Initially, I told myself I'll get up around like 7:30 to 9. You know what? I'm gonna go to sleep till 10:30 a.m. because I actually, it's like I'm melting into my eyes. I'm too tired to do any of this. Good morning once again. That's the time. I'm definitely feeling more alive, like I can live, breathe, like I'm not gonna fall asleep every single second. So we're gonna get up, but now I feel like food, so we have to have food. And whilst I eat, I'll get started on my assignment so we can finish it as soon as possible. I have to submit it by 8 p.m. today, so it's not even midnight. That's the breakfast I prepared. This is like my go-to breakfast lately. It tastes so good. The table's a mess, ignore it. I'm currently reading an article for the last bit of information that I need to include. And I was actually reading it whilst doing my breakfast because as a student, you multitask absolutely everything. I'm hoping to finish this assignment by max like 2 p.m. That will be an absolute dream. I'm also absolutely surrounded by laundry because it keeps raining and I have to like hang them around the house. The biggest motivator that keeps me doing my assignment, although I literally procrastinate it until the day, is the fact of freedom. I'm like, after this, I'm going to be free of another assignment. And that feeling beats anything else. I'm genuinely serious. Also, I don't remember the last time I looked cute. Okay, and this grey jilbab, I promise it gets washed. It does. Okay, so it is actually 2 p.m. It is just past 2 p.m. The intro and main bodies of my report are done. However, I am way over the limit, as you can see. I'm kind of working through that, trying to get rid of some information. I also have to still do a conclusion, so there's that. I just finished absolutely everything. I am going to upload it now. The time is indeed 4:43 p.m. There we go. There's a lot of crash of pots in the background, but I am so thankful I am done. Like, I am done. I don't have any more assignments this week, which is such a blessing. I just have like a quiz, but sack that. Like, I can figure that out easily. And I will be chilling until I go to my lecture and Quran class that I have later on tonight at the mosque, which I'll bring you along for. So up until then, peace out because you ain't seeing me. I'm in due for some mental recovery. I look like green vomit, bro. Astaghfirullah. This is my fit for the mosque. Dude. Starting a new game, this is my set. Terrible. Also, I just brushed my teeth, so that is why my lips look like that. Tomorrow is a uni day, which may possibly be the worst day of the week. I have 5 hours of classes. I have an alarm set for 7 a.m. Why am I still awake? Goodness gracious, why am I still awake? We're gonna go to sleep immediately. I will see you in the morning. Once again, sleep deprived. Consequences of my actions. Good morning, guys. It is 8:02 a.m. Normally, I leave the house by 8. I'm running behind a few minutes. Also want to pack myself some sort of breakfast. Don't have anything fancy on because I can't be bothered and I'm genuinely in a rush. So I'm gonna quickly head to the kitchen and grab something and go, or else I'm not gonna make it. Oh my god, it's bright and early today. There was nothing breakfast worthy in my pantry. I mean, there was literally nothing. There wasn't even a piece of bread. So I might have to get food at uni, which is something I actually hate doing because there's nothing. There is a huge line to get a parking ticket, so I'm going to quickly head out for that. I'm probably going to be late to my class because I have 5 minutes till it starts and I'm still here. Let's go. $12, yum. Taste test. It's as basic as it gets. Anyways, I'm gonna watch some YouTube whilst I eat. I'm scared to talk. There's a class in the back and there's people. The time's like 2:15. Just made it back. That was a whole day of uni. I am exhausted. This car is boiling hot. Classes were kind of the usual. They were a bit boring. One of my classes is giving me a bit of a headache because we have to do like worksheets for them, but like it doesn't really make sense. Anyways, today's kind of like a break day is what I like to give myself after every single assignment, or else I will lose all brain cells, like genuinely. So that was enough of uni today. Anything I want to do is what we're doing today. I'm absolutely starving, so we're having some cheese. Did I mention I was starving? Because now I'm having a full course meal. Uni's tough. If there's one thing I love in life, that's food. And my cat. And my books. The list is going on. Literally half an hour of me... Kameraya konuşuyor. Literally half an hour of me being home. Literally half an hour of me being home, and I'm doing mopping. Like, bloody hate this. Yes. Honestly, I never understand how people find cleaning satisfying, because it's the most boring, annoying thing of my life. Adios, amigos. Right after I finished mopping, I prayed, and now we're heading out. You know what absolutely pisses me off, like beyond measures lately? The fact that, you know how you have kind of like a plan of your day, like you kind of have a few things in your mind that you want to get done that day, whether that be wanting to go to the gym, like, yes, I haven't been to the gym in 3 months, but I was thinking of starting this week. Whether that be literally sitting on your phone and scrolling. It's like every single time I have the slightest bit of an idea of how I want my day to roll, that plan is always scratched out, because right now I have to go and pick my brother up from work, which the issue is work is 45 minutes away, probably an hour with traffic. And so I need to drive an hour, pick him up, then drop him off to wherever he wants to go. Then I have to drive myself back home. That's over 2 hours. You know what? Let's test the theory. Right now it's 5:03 p.m. Let's see what time I make it back home. Being the oldest in the household never earns you any brownie points. It only ever earns you more chores. Let's just get it out there. My dad was asking me if I was going to pick up my brother, and I'm like, you're asking me like I have any other choice. And he's like, oh, well, if you want, I can pick him up. Number one, he's not going to pick him up. Number two, he's watching TV. Number three, I won't make him pick him up because he worked the whole day. I'm like, being a people pleaser is the worst role you could appoint yourself to. Like, genuinely, the most exhausting and worst role you could ever have. Like, when are we going to do what I want? Never. Never. I'm exhausted. I have a headache. It just ain't that great today. I'm done. Like, today could end, tomorrow can start. Came to pick my brother up, we're gonna pray. I'm so exhausted at this point, like, so exhausted. Also, tell me why somebody wanted to drive 40 kilometers in a 60 zone. I lost my mind because I do have road rage. If there's one thing I'm grateful for, it's praying, so... Just made it back home. As you can see, it's pretty dark. It is 7:40, so that took me 2 hours and 40 minutes. Almost 3 hours. Like, one thing I'm gonna say is I don't really feel like spending 2 hours and 40 minutes of my time doing all that. I feel like that took extra long because there was insane amount of traffic, and along with that there's some absolute idiots on the road, which I've already let my anger out on. I did my screaming in the car, so I'm fine now. We're gonna make myself some dessert because that is what I want, and we're gonna pick out a book because I ain't dealing with reality for any longer today. I need a little bit of fiction. I've just had the intense urge to yell once again. Quickly doing a load of laundry as well. My dad's watching TV, if you're wondering what that noise is. Because God forbid anyone in this household misses out on an episode of the Turkish series. This is Uzakşehir, which is actually good. I've already watched the episode whilst I was at uni, so... Being me is hard, I like to think. I just spilled thyme everywhere. Bro, you know what it is? Last time we got thyme, this exact same thing happened again. I think my sister bloody places are on the edge. I'm gonna message her that her thyme spilled again because my sister's the cook in the house. I'm not so talented. Actually, I think I am talented. I just can't be bothered. Quite frankly, my sister enjoys it. I don't know why I'm giving my life story, by the way. We are going to make the waffle and I'm going to shush. And my cat is trying to get high on time by sniffing it. I just wanted to quickly say, for anyone who boycotts Nutella, as you should, this is such a nice alternative. Yeah, it tastes so good and you can find it at like Woolworths. It's always there. But it only ever comes in this size. So that's the only annoying bit. I'm going to ignore it. We're going to eat my waffle. I was honestly searching the whole house for her, but apparently she's been here the whole time. Normally I have to convince her to have some snuggles with me, but lately she's just been willing. Also prep myself some grapes because apparently I'm not done eating. This is a few of the books I can choose from to read. The hard part in all of that is actually choosing one. Or I can read something on my Kindle, but I feel like I really need to tackle my TBR shelf because I have this habit of buying books and then like never reading them because I forget about them. And for the past year, I've been in so many reading slumps. I've started like well over 10 books and like never finished them. Not because they're not interesting. Quite frankly, I liked pretty much all of them, but I just never got to finishing them. It's probably like a whole hour later because I was scrolling on my phone, but this is the book I chose. I know I said I was going to read fantasy, but the last time I read an Abby Jimenez book, it was Yours Truly, and I gave it 5 stars, and I've heard nothing but absolutely amazing things about this, so we're going to read it. I haven't even changed my clothes. I'm excited. Also, I developed a pimple right there on my brow as well as one over there. Amazing. I'm going to read for a bit and then we're going to try on outfits for tomorrow because I'm going out. Can you believe I'm stepping out of the house? This is where we're starting. Good morning, everyone. I did say I was going to go out. I didn't go out this morning because I have a fear of leaving the house. I'm only joking. I was actually so tired. I could not wake up. Like, I woke up, but I was so tired. So I was like, why don't I sleep in? Which I'm not regretting, but I feel like I'm regretting slightly right now because I was supposed to get dressed and like look all cute and whatever. And I was excited about that because I haven't done that in probably like 2 months. It's a pattern. It's a pattern. I made myself breakfast. So I didn't record absolutely anything today. The time is currently 1:25 a.m. I didn't go out today, so I was like, I'll go out tomorrow, which is technically today now, but I'm not going out tomorrow because number one, I have uni at 9 a.m. Number two, it is 1:25 p.m. It has genuinely hit me that I make the most stupidest decisions of my life. Like, why do I make this many bad decisions? I have no concept of discipline in my life. The day I exited out of high school, it disappeared. I've been trying to reach it, like I've been trying to dial back my discipline. It hasn't appeared ever since. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, there is definitely something wrong with me. Like, how do I have no discipline in my life? You know what's the funny thing? Last week I had a meeting with my classmates for a group project, right? And I was talking to them how university was quite literally and has been the worst experience of my life, and like the only thought I've had about it is dropping out, which, to be fair, I feel like this is the first year of my university journey that I haven't felt like I've wanted to drop out, let's say, because every single day for the past 3 years I've wanted to drop out. It's currently my 4th year in uni, so it's taken me a whole 4 years to accept the fact of this misery. Anyways, I was basically saying, when I was having a conversation with my classmates, I was telling them about this. None of them could relate. I was like, geez, I'm never speaking again, number one. Number two, I've never met more people who've had their life together. One is telling me how they wake up at 5 a.m. People actually do that apparently. The other one pulls up their diary. I'm like, we still use that? Like, mind you, like, I have a diary, but it's kind of like a journal of all my lies because I never do anything I write in it. Like, you would not catch me doing my to-do list. You know what I think I need? I need someone to yell at me. Like, yell at me. Like, you know, in high school your teachers would tell you to do your assignments, so kind of pressure you. I think I need that. Maybe I need like a life coach. Who knows? I think there's something wrong with me. I don't think there's something. I think there's plenty of things wrong with me, but let's not get into it. The only thing I actually did today was I finished this book, and you know what? It actually made me feel emotional. I didn't cry because I can't cry. You know how people like, oh my god, I'm getting my I don't give a F energy back again. That's not a good thing to have, because when I get that, which I'm always like that, like when I have that I don't care energy, I don't care about anything. This is the problem. I don't care about anything. If I want to read a book, I'll read my book. I'll drop everything. Like, this is my issue. I drop everything to read a book. Like, assignment, sack it. You know what? I'll do it tomorrow. If I have work, I might as well call in sick. If I have uni, I might not attend just to read a bloody book. I've got commitment issues, but I've got commitment issues to my life. I'm not going out this week as well, which can't really complain because I like staying home. However, I feel like when I stay home for an extended period of time, meaning I can't remember, I actually cannot remember the last time I got dressed and went out, there's something severely wrong with me. Like, I think I need to get out of the house. Like, my friends used to tell me you never go out of the house. I'm like, no, I do. Like, I don't. The only place I go is work and uni. Like, severely wrong. Something severely lacking, my social life being one of them. Anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep. Yes, I've been talking for like 8 minutes because let's not get into the list of what I have wrong with me. I thought about not going to my class, but it's actually kind of important, so we're going. One last thing, why do I procrastinate going to sleep? Am I the only one who does this? This is my outfit for today. Slightly brush my brows. I'm so unenthusiastic. But what am I saying? That's the time. We have indeed made it. I just parked on like a residential street because I'm not paying for parking for a 1 hour class. Absolutely not. I have 8 minutes to get to class, so I need to hurry up. I'm so not bothered today. But when am I bothered? If you could unleash. I'm so happy I went to that class because they talk so much about our assignment that it was like quite necessary for me to know. The time's currently 10 a.m. We're gonna go home. I'm gonna have breakfast. I'm tired because you know how I said I was gonna go to bed at 1:20 a.m? Yeah, I went to bed at like 2:20 a.m. and I actually struggled going to sleep because it was cold. The thing is, my hands and feet do not warm up, so I put on my fuzzy socks and I slept with socks on. I used to think people who sleep with socks on were psychotic, but it's honestly the smartest thing you can do. I'm tired. I had like, what, 5 hours of sleep? So I made myself a little breakfast plate. If you can see like laundry in the back, that's all of the clothes I folded. Back from the same day, I decided to be a little productive. Shocker, I know. The time is 2 p.m. I prayed my duhur around 20 minutes ago. I got myself slightly ready, meaning I just put on a bit of skincare after I had gotten wudu. I have a few things to sort through. Guys, I'm going to give my cat food. This is my second time coming because she's left a little gift for everyone. That's the gift. She decided to kill a lizard and leave it on the doormat. She always does this. If she kills something, she puts it on the doormat for us. Like, I'm not gonna have that for lunch, honey. Let's put her food before she kills anything else. Would you like to explain to everyone why you killed the lizard? The time is 12:09. I have decided that I am going to go to sleep now. I'm trying to sleep a bit earlier, which this is probably not early for people, but this is early for me. One step at a time. I actually had kind of a productive night and I feel a little happy. I'm still kind of avoiding the gym because I'm actually terrified of the pain I'm going to feel after my first workout, because if you've ever been to the gym, you know that if you take a break and come back, worst pain ever. Like, worst soreness ever. Anyways, I was having a moment of anxiety a bit ago and I was like, hold up. Why is this happening? Because you know how sometimes you feel like you're running out of time? I think this is like the crisis of being in your 20s, but had a bit of that. But now I calmed myself down. Tomorrow we're going to do better. I also have uni tomorrow, so we have that. As you guys all know, I went to the mosque on Monday and we had a lecture about patience. I feel like that lecture was honestly so useful at understanding gratefulness as well, because our teacher was telling us about how patience doesn't necessarily mean that you can never be sad, that you can never be angry, that you can never not complain. Like, she goes, those are normal human emotions and human reactions. Between all of those emotions, you still have an aspect that you're grateful for, and you still have an aspect that you appreciate in life. It's like being grateful essentially means holding onto that small little glimmer of hope even in your worst moments. And I feel like that's made such a significance in my life, because people always say, like, whenever you're angry, people love to shout be grateful, or whenever you're frustrated or whenever you're complaining, like, everyone loves to shove the phrase be grateful being grateful doesn't mean you can't experience any of those. It means even when you're experiencing all of those, in the back of your mind, you're still extremely grateful and extremely aware of everything you do have. And even though that moment might not fully feel like it, like, that's just kind of figuring out your purpose in everything. Like, my religion of course gives me so much purpose, but I feel like that concept could be applied to anything. And you know what, that one thing is what I'm carrying along with myself for this week, because yes, I can complain sometimes, doesn't mean I'm not grateful, okay? And honestly, that's made me feel so much better, because sometimes you get guilt tripped into feeling like you're not grateful. No, I am extremely grateful for the life I have. I have a roof over my head, I had dinner today, I even had dessert. Like, there is people who don't have any of these things. I promise you, life is not always going to be bad. And you know what? It took me a good 3 years to start believing in that. So I don't really take those words lightly. I know what it feels like to have your hope completely diminish, but it's the ability to slowly build that back up again. That's what's important. Find something to hold on to, because I guarantee you there's one thing that you can always hold on to. Another thing that always forever sticks with me is having control of your mental health, or like understanding what works for your mental health is all about getting to know yourself. Like, you may think you know yourself, but you truly don't, because like there will be times you're anxious and you have no idea why. There might be times you're sad, but you have no idea why. You don't know the things that could trigger you. I think that all comes down to the point of understanding yourself and getting to know your wants and your needs, and what honestly just makes you content. And I feel like, you know what, we're figuring this out every single day, day by day. We're learning more about ourselves, and it's a journey. Some people call it their 20s. I can't know. I'm 21. Oh no, how dumb. I'm 21. Like, I don't know why I automatically went to 2. I actually do turn 22 at the end of this year, so I don't want to talk about it, because I'm one of those people who absolutely hate, like, with the biggest passion ever, I hate growing old. I hate aging. I hate anything about it. You know how people like, when we grow old, I'm like, what do you mean when we grow old? I don't want to have grey hair. I don't want to grow old. Like, that doesn't seem appealing to me, but maybe I will slowly get used to the idea, because like I really cannot stop aging. I can't stop my chromosomes or DNA from shrinking. That's what actually makes you age. Yes, I was a science nerd, okay? I did do medical science for half my uni journey, and now I'm in psychology. I have uni again tomorrow. Don't really want to go, but it's okay. Life will be okay. That's what I tell myself. We only have one class today again, so... And yeah, I need to leave right now. I don't want to go. Going to uni like 3 times a week is such a drag. Like, such a drag. Anyways, I'm not going to complain. I told myself I was not going to complain. We were supposed to read like an article before class that I obviously didn't read. So like, if I arrive to class a little bit early, I will sit down and read that maybe. I look like a mess again. I don't know how I manage these, but it just happens. We're gonna drive home now. Class was good. Basic. I'm kind of craving an acai bowl, so maybe I'll buy myself one whilst I'm heading home. And maybe I'll call my sister and ask if she wants one. Who knows? We'll see. I'll make up my mind when I'm driving, but let's head home. Okay, so I haven't even went home because I was like, I'll quickly vote and get it over and done with. I just saw the line. It's outside of the building. The day of election, it's very packed. That's why I was like, oh, I'll do it one day early. Me thinking I was smart. I hope this does not take me so long. Time is literally 1. I want to be home by 2. Everyone's going to try to give me their pamphlets and try to convince me right now. Should I just be like, no thank you? For anyone who doesn't live in Australia, it is mandatory to vote. If you do not vote, you get fined. So you have to vote. And I am an amazing citizen, so... off we go. You know what? I'm going to bring my bag as well. My Palestine bag. I'll bring it along with me. The lines seem to move pretty quickly. It is 1:24. I had this so cute elderly couple behind me, and they were talking to me about who we need to vote for. And whilst we were waiting in line, you know how they love to give you like papers, pamphlets on like who to vote for? They're trying to convince people, obviously that's their job. There was this one guy who was handing out papers for One Nation, which is Pauline Hanson's party. And I was like, oh no, we don't want.
And then he like mumbled a few things to me. I'm like, dude, they asked me why I said no. I'm like, they hate Muslims. It was the funniest thing ever because let's just say I won't even give Pauline Hanson the privilege of a number on my vote paper because that woman has went into so much efforts to try and remove like halal meat and like all these things for Muslim people. Bro, you don't even get the privilege of a number on my vote. That's all I want to say. Like, even if you have to like number it from, for example, one of the papers was from 1 to 9, you're getting 9, hun, every single time. Also, she hasn't done it just to halal meat. She even like mockingly wore a niqab in court and like threw it off and stuff like that. Like, damn, like if you were to put actress on her resume, I think it would resonate. Like, you might also have to write Islamophobic in front of it, if you know what I mean. And on that note, I'm not really a political person, but like that's one thing that I can't exactly see past. From this angle, it looks like I have a double chin. So appreciate that, guys. Does it look like I have a double chin? This is technically going to be my breakfast. Oh my god, it's my turn.
Hi, can I please get a small acai bowl, please?
I don't love coconut flakes, but that's my fault because I didn't tell them. So yeah, anyways, it's amazing and we're gonna enjoy it. I feel like I haven't craved acai in such a long time, so this feels like something new. By the way, there was a stage I used to eat acai like every day or every second day, and my bank account, honestly, I can't say I miss those days because the amount of money I spent on acai is actually insane. Like, insane. I could have probably invested in a property or something. My cat has just woken up. Like, I was literally parking the car in the garage and she just woke up. To be her in this world is such a privilege. Hasn't paid a cent in her life, sleeps all day long, gets cuddles that she refuses. I just finished praying, but before I prayed, I watched like this marathon vlog. One of like my favorite things to watch on TikTok, weirdly enough, is people going on a run, how they film like half a marathons, how they film like their marathon trainings. I love that. One day I thought I could run. I sat down. Absolutely not. I genuinely think, this is not me being dramatic at all, I cannot breathe from my nose. Like, there's something wrong with my nose. I went to a doctor once. Terrible GP. Like, she was on the other side of the room and she told me to get a nose spray. I'm like, you're not helping. I never used to struggle with breathing. I don't know what happened. You know what happened? One time after I got sick, my nose has never ever been proper again. I have very heavy breathing. Like, when I record things, like my breathing, you can hear my breathing in things I record like on my phone. Basically, long story short, I would love to run and make running a hobby, but I don't think I can do it. Anyways, that marathon video made me feel so inspired. Would I ever run a marathon in my life? Never. Running 42 kilometers, I cannot believe people can do that, and I do think I should start going back to the gym because I still pay for it every week. It is 1 a.m. My aim to sleep at 12 a.m. literally threw out of the window. Apparently it's quiet, so I don't have to go to work tomorrow, and I messaged my sister asking if she wanted to go out. She said yes, thank god, because don't really got much company around. I ironed my scarf beforehand because it absolutely annoys me to iron my scarf on the day for some reason, and I'm not even sure if we're going out in the morning or like evening. I don't know, either way I'm prepared. My scarf's prepared. This is like the 3rd time in this vlog that I'm saying I'm going to go out. If I actually do not go out tomorrow, I have major commitment issues. Somebody diagnosed me with commitment issues because that's insane. Like, I apparently cannot commit to a social life. Anyways, I'll see you in the morning. Any Saturday I don't work is an absolute blessing and a miracle, so we're taking it just as that. We are indeed going out to watch the sunset, which has literally been my dream for the past few weeks. I've had no one to go with, so today we're going with my sister and Esma. We are going to also eat there, have some ice cream, just enjoy some time. Everyone else is either working or sick. I'm going to start getting ready right now. It's like 2:20. I'm going to like make some TikToks along with that, so it's going to take me a little bit longer. This is my before. I'm going to come to you with my after, because the rest I will be recording on TikTok. I have the setup going here. My room is kind of messy, so ignore it. Let's get started and let's get ready and let's start feeling like myself. I'm all ready, guys. Move out of my way. This is This is the outfit. I'm also bringing a trench coat in case it's cold. I don't think I'm going to wear it straight away because it will crease my scarf and I don't need my scarf to look creasy. Hoping for a cute Instagram photo today. Grab my bag. We're going to grab my shoes. I have 20 million things to hold. You fit perfectly in my trench coat's pocket, so you're going right there. Anyways.
How come other people put music in their stuff?
I think Ebo is a producer, maybe that's why.
Anyways, guys, we are on the way. We just left the house. We're heading to the beach. Mad was driving. Esma's back there. Anyways, guys, Esma's having an embarrassing moment. She's running away, literally. Anyway, so I'm gonna take photos now. I'm embarrassing Esma.
No.
Not at all. Okay guys, we're about to pray. So guys, we invited everyone over for pizza, which we picked up on the way. See what we got. This is cheese and pineapple. Do not knock it till you try it. It actually tastes so good. That's Esma. Then we have, I think this is za'atar and cheese. Za'atar and cheese. That actually looks... Bro, stop playing music, both of you. And then we got 2 family-sized margaritas because we're fat shits and we eat a lot. And we have 2 large chips.
Oh, cream on top of the pineapple and cheese.
Yeah, I will.
Are you alright?
I should have seen it on the beach. I was like running away.
Setting up the heater.
This is. I was thinking.
Off to work we go. Okay, so I forgot to actually do a quiz. So whilst we're on the way to work, I'm just going to quickly do it in the car and get that over and done with.
Oh my god. Work suspended.
Yeah, 50% Spaniard. We're currently sitting in the car park of a supermarket. My sister had to complete her quiz that she got. What did you get?
8.5 out of 10.
She got 8.5 out of 10. I sorted my quiz out this morning, but I had to help a friend out with just a few uni things, so I sorted that. This is basically the life of a uni student. I got 7 out of 10 for my quiz this morning. Do I think I could have done better? Yes. But can I go back in time and change that? No, so we're not going to dwell about it. I haven't even gotten changed from my work clothes yet. Also, I tried recording in front of my family. You know the segment of me trying the crispy chicken for the first time? My family, they're the most annoying people to record in front of, so that was like an awkward moment for all of us. But just for this little outing of me stepping out of the house, I put some hot tea in a mug for myself. I feel like those teachers that carry those mugs around, except it's like 7 p.m. It's 7:30 p.m. actually, and got no purpose in life. That's basically it. Fun fact, I worked here before. Another night, another game. Bestie has joined me to close out the vlog today. Hope you enjoyed coming along for the week. She was actually snuggling with my dad, but she came to me because I'm literally the best. I'm actually having a social life and I'm going out tomorrow as well, just because I like the idea of getting ready, but that's for next week's vlog. I hope to see you then as well. Hope you have an amazing time. Hope you have an amazing day and week. See you then. And thank you so much for watching.